Oh, hello there, my friends. I missed you. I stopped for a couple weeks. It was Christmas and then New Year's. It was on Tuesday, and I didn't do my live videos because I do believe you have to take a break sometimes. Yes, you do. And now we are back. So I missed you. I really did. And it's 2020. And I know a lot of you are planning to really take Facebook, Instagram, your social media seriously for your business this year. And I'm going to be here giving you tips, cheering you on, and sometimes being your cheerleader and sometimes being your coach as well. Kind of just slapping you a little bit and helping you, to really get this done. And today, since it is Tip Tuesday and I want to give you my tips under 10 minutes, I am going to talk about what to do before you even start branding yourself online. Because I know we get excited and we want to talk and we want to share posts, we want to schedule all these posts for the month. And but there are some things that are really important for you to work on even before you start branding yourself online. And as you know, if you don't know, I'm going to share with you right now. I've been working with social media for over 8 years now. I don't even know anymore how many years. But I am in communications and marketing for over 16, 18 actually years now. And so I worked with marketing before social media was around. I don't even remember exactly how we did it because, well, there were other, traditional ways of marketing and branding yourself out there. But now there are so many amazing, amazing ways. And not only that, but the reach is just unbelievable, right? The amount of people you can reach with social media and the way you can expand your business. So I always, when I work with a client and I work with my students in my courses, I always start with some marketing fundamentals. That's how I call it, marketing basics, right? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Before you even start your planning and scheduling and really working on your posts and really diving into that, you need to have some work done. And I'm going to give you 3 tips on what you need to work before you even dive in your strategy and your tactics in social media. So, and why is that? Well, because these marketing foundations, they're going to help you to really have a consistent pipeline. Because if you just start scheduling posts and posting and not having these 3 steps that I'm going to give you today, what's going to happen is you might get some success and some results in the beginning, but that is not going to be sustainable. And what we want to have a business that really flourish and that can really support us in our lives is that our business is sustainable. It's here for the long term, right? So without further ado, let's get to my 3 tips on what to do before you start branding yourself online. The first tip is this. It's basic, but you need to do this. You need to have a clear message. What do I mean by that? You need to really, really get down, sit down, and write down what is your service, what does your service do for people or your product, right? What does it help people with? Which kind of pains or desires it helps with? You need to understand exactly what you have and how that's going to help people before you even start talking about it. So having a clear message is vital. And once you have that really, really clear, really crisp and you understand and other people understand, then you can start talking about it online and expressing exactly how you're going to help people. So if you don't have that clear message, you need to work on that. If you, I've heard this once and I'm going to share with you. If you are in a bar with friends, you know, bars, they are loud and people are talking, and the later it gets, the louder it gets, right? Because people are drinking. So if you're in a bar with a friend and somebody new comes in and they ask what you do, you need to make that test. If you explain them what to do in a couple phrases and they are completely lost, it's because your message is not clear. So do that test. Make sure you have a clear message and you are on your way to really start promoting yourself. Now, the second tip I have is to really know who you are targeting. Who is your target market? Who is your ideal client, your avatar, whatever you want to call it. You need to understand that everyone or anyone is not an answer. Okay, and that really gets me like on my box here, because my soapbox, because I just came back from a networking group that I go to. It's a Chamber of Commerce here locally, and I'm not kidding. There are business people there that have their business for years, and they still cannot explain who their perfect client is. It was one of the questions we had today, because we kind of interact and we go around table. There was about 30, 40 people there, and 90%, maybe 95%, I only saw a couple people that were really clear on who they help. Who are their clients? Who are the people that really want what they have? All the other people were like, well, everyone that needs insurance. Everybody needs health insurance now because of this and that. Everybody needs skin products because they have skin. And all kinds of iterations. And trust me, I used to say that too. It's cute, right? We do believe everybody needs what we have. Yes, but that is not your target market. It's not who need what you have. It's who really are the right people that are looking for what you have and they're looking to pay for what you have. So I would really suggest you, with all my passion, that you take some time. I almost beat myself here. And you really take some time to reflect on that. Who are the people that really want and are willing to pay for what you have? Those are the people that you want to help, and you're going to impact more, and they're going to love what you have. They're going to come back with referrals, and that's, you know, that's what you want, right? The perfect people for you. We are not going to help everybody with what we have, and that's okay. Now, my third tip, and it's a little off what normally people would think about, but it's so important, is that you have a sales system or a funnel or whatever you want to call it. So you're going to work, you're going to schedule posts, you're going to engage with your audience, you're going to increase your engagement and your likes on your page, your followers and all that. But then you need to sell your services, right? Because if you don't sell, it's not a business, it's a hobby. So you need to have a sales system. You need to have ways that people will buy from you. So you need to know which call to actions you're going to include in your posts or on your opt-ins and your website, everywhere. And after that, you need to have a whole funnel, a follow-up system to get them to buy what you have, and how they're going to do that, and how you're going to answer to them, because we know that people only buy in the first connection that they have. It's like 2% of the people. So you need to know how to follow up with that and how to make them go through your funnel to make the purchase of your services or your products. So you have to have a sales system in place that works for you. And I know these things seem simple, but in terms of really putting all the things together. Sometimes it takes time, and it takes sometimes some help, some eyes from outside to help you. And it looks like, oh my gosh, but I just want to post. I just want to be online. Do I have to do all this? But here's the thing about branding yourself online. You need to have all these elements all around so your branding online will work. It's not only showing up and having, posts and videos and whatnot. There are many other elements around it that are part of your online branding or your personal branding and of your business. And I do help people with that. I have a program that starts every February, and it's a course that it's not a do-it-yourself course. It's a course with me that all my students get, a video that they're gonna learn from, and then they get a call with me every week where we do this together. We do these elements we talked about and many other elements that are important for you to have. And it's called my GoPro Online program. It's an academy, actually. It's a long program. It's step by step, little by little. People learn how to brand themselves and to really market themselves to get results, to get more clients in the end. And I'll be talking about this in a week or so, a little bit more. I only take 20 students for this program. I know it's because it's a high tech and a high touch kind of course, so I cannot take too many people. But I will launch this in a couple weeks, and you're gonna have more information about it. So if you're interested in having somebody to take you and really lock arms with you and see this happen, I will be there for you. So that's what I have for today. Please make sure you take some time this week to really reflect on the 3 things that I think are very important before you even start your branding online. And I will see you here next Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Bye.